All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer, Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to talk about the new news that we got from Mr. James Gunn, Mr. Head of DC. We got our first look at Superman in the suit and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So there's a lot to unpack here.
There's a lot to talk about. Yeah.
First of all, for the most part, I like the suit. I like that it's kind of an amalgamation of a couple from different runs of the comics, kind of like the New 52. There's some Kingdom Come in there with the logo. They brought back the red trunks. Yes. He has the S curl in his hair. I do like the long flowing cape. Overall, as far as the picture goes, I like that it looks like it's kind of like he's been in a battle earlier, but I see some char marks on there. I like the look of Metropolis in the background. It's kind of giving me animated series vibes. It looks freaking huge. I like that all hell is breaking loose in there or in the background, and it's just him kind of casually like pulling his boots on. I think it kind of says a lot about James Gunn's potential approach to this character, because Bryan Singer and Zack Snyder went the route of making Superman this, for lack of a better term, a messiah figure or Jesus allegory, which I hated. I think it's super lazy. I like that, him kind of casually pulling on his boots. It just kind of gives off the vibe that, for all his powers, this is just going to be like an everyday dude that, just like you, you or me, which I like the idea of. I think that'll make the character a little more relatable, and we can kind of connect with him a little more than we did in the previous movies. I couldn't really connect with him in Superman Returns or in the Snyderverse. So if Gunn can really nail that, then that's half the battle right there. With this is going to be the start to this live action rebooted universe. So I don't really think he can afford to fail. But yeah, this is a good start. I really like this first look. I was waiting to see what he'd look like in the suit. So I like that it's I like how it's distancing itself from the last two incarnations, and yeah, I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see it like in action.
Okay, what are you, Brian? What do you think about it?
I am pretty much on the opposite side on a lot of this stuff.
Wow. Okay.
I am not feeling the symbol. I really don't. I don't enjoy it at all. I understand where it's from. I'm just not what I want. I don't think a grounded or even like a Superman that I can relate with is the Superman I want. I don't think that's why I actually come to see Superman. If I want that, I get Batman. I don't need my Superman to be in that, or every man, any man. I don't need that. That's not what I want from him. I think Superman's supposed to be better than us. That's the idea of what Superman is. So I don't think I would like a movie that's doing it that way. And and this is just totally my opinion. And I could totally understand. Giving Gunn the leash to do whatever he wants to do creatively, but it's just those are things that I don't think is what's going on, and then I really don't like what's going on in the background and him being so casual about it, because the idea of him being the superhero, being this guy, he is it. Superman is that dude. When you think of who's the greatest superhero, who is above reproach and doing all stuff, like I feel like, to me, it's just not who my Superman is. So like I'm not loving it right now. But once again, I'm making a lot of this stuff up in my own mind. Like this is what
Yeah.
I'm seeing. It's like we trying to make a story off of a still. Who the hell knows? What's really going on.
Yeah.
But to me, it seems like you're trying to ground a superhero that doesn't need to be grounded.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think they're grounded. I don't know how you can ground somebody like this when you have a Green Lantern, you have a Mr. Terrific, you have a Hawkgirl in this movie. Like you have so many other characters that like you cannot ground this character. I don't think it's going to be a grounded character. It's
I'm
going to be
just
Superman.
looking at the character from what it is, and
I mean,
from
I
what
see a guy who
Yeah.
just got his ass whooped possibly because he's all beat up. His ass is charred, and the bad guys are in the back. And
they're
I'm
still winning,
assuming
and you're losing. and you,
towards the end of the movie, yeah, like you just got your ass kicked. They thought you're done, and now, like, I'm like, I can easily see this being a scene where like Lois is like, "You can't go out there; they'll kill you." He's like, "I have to," like because who else is going to do it? That shit. Like that's very
wait a
stereotypical
long
superhero
time.
shit.
I feel like he's always supposed to be out there. Like Superman doesn't just give up.
No,
So I
but if
just
you're knocked out cold, and then
and
like
you're
the
not
other
Superman.
heroes. I mean, we don't even know who the full bad guy is. I mean, your Superman with a fucking green rock can knock you out. Like, literally, the Green Lantern can make the little green rock, and then now you're nothing. You're a man.
Yeah,
So
but you're saying
yeah,
like Green Lantern, like
and
they're the
also
bad. They're the bad guys here.
no, Lex Luthor is the bad guy, and Lex Luthor knows Superman, so he knows his weakness. So I wouldn't be surprised.
So that's just the timeline we're going with for it.
What?
I mean, that's you think that's the storyline we're going with, that Lex Luthor already does know Superman. He's been Superman for whatever.
A couple years at this point.
Well, they did say he's going to be like 3 years in at this point. So
how? I mean, I guess you could say like I guess Lex Luthor can figure that out. So I don't know. Maybe
Lex
that's
Luthor's
what it is.
super smart. He's just super evil too. But
No, it's being smart, but having a connection with Superman, I don't doubt. But I'm just saying, like, we're all taking a lot of leaps. Everything we're saying
is the background. I'm kind of curious about the background. But that's like that's movie shit, and I don't know what could be going on, I mean, part of it could be hidden too, I mean, like it could be something else going on back there. Like there's some giant fight between like Hawkgirl and I don't know, fucking Green Lantern. I don't know. Like we don't know what that is, but I'm just looking at Superman. Like I like the suit, but I kind of agree with Brian I don't like the S. But if this is not the final S, I'm kind of cool with it. So it kind of depends on where it goes. I just feel like Superman needs to have the actual S and not the Kingdom Come S. Like it's a weird thing. So I wonder, is this going to change? I hope they explain it somehow. Because it really doesn't look like an S. I'm sorry, Kingdom Come was a great comic book. That Superman S never looked like an S to me. It looked like a do not enter. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
always hate. Like I love the look of Kingdom Come. I have a giant poster of it over here that hopefully eventually will be up behind me. But I was never a fan of that S. But the suit overall looks cool. I think he looks awesome. I know it's bad to say, but he looks like a bootleg Henry Cavill in there.
Yeah.
But also Henry Cavill kind of looked like a version of Christopher Reeve, because Superman needs to have a certain look. You need to be kind of broad shoulder. You need to have a super square jawline, and all those guys had that, and Corenswet has it. But I'm digging the hair. I'm digging overall the outfit.
I definitely. I take a lot of hate. I'm definitely digging the curly Q. Like
you need that. Superman needs to have that. It's so because it's so it's so stupid with Superman. It's like takes off his glasses, twists his hair, and like he's Superman. It's like the Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3. He messes up his hair. He's like, I'm evil now. It's like, no, you're the same dude. You're the same dude without glasses. But I'm digging it. I'm digging it for the most part. I like it. I like the background, the city. Like I said, it kind of like was it San Francisco with the big bridge thingy in the back? It could be a building. I don't know.
It also could be New York too.
It could be New York. Yeah. So I'm curious, but for Superman, I'm digging it. I like it. Yeah. And then also
like the mock neck shirt. Like
I'm liking that. I'm liking the higher up neck, you know, because
Mhm.
like you said, it's kind of like a new 52, but it's also with the Kingdom Come, but it also has the old school trunks on it, so it's like like a mix of all the cool stuff, quote unquote, like all the fan favorite stuff of all the past Superman. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but I like I never liked the Christopher Reeve super low like cut. I
I
always
don't
thought
think
that
it
was
needs to
kind of
be
weird.
low, but just having a regular cut, I feel like that was thing. But I'm also envisioning, and I think I said to this to Brandon when we were off the screen, that what I do like is that I feel like you could go get any of these things. Like he made it looks like he made it. Like you can find these
Mhm.
patterns somewhere. These are all, outfits that you can go find and make this stuff.
Yeah.
And with the
Mhm.
padding and all that stuff, it actually looks like you could do it instead of
Yeah.
us just trying to make believe that he's a unbelievable seamstress and has like in The Incredibles has someone making his costume for him. Like that makes
They
some
can
costumes for all the superheroes. Like it actually looks like he
Yeah.
thought it out
Didn't
and
his
made it
mom,
himself.
the
Yeah.
original
That's what I
run?
was going to say.
Yeah.
They could potentially go the route of his mother making it for him.
Make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the new Superman suit. Where are you between the three of us? I think we're kind of like all over the place. Same thing
Mhm.
like our live chat all over the place. So if you're joining us on the replay, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come join us in the live chats. We have a lot of fun in the discussions and stuff like that. Definitely nerd out a lot. So make sure you just hit that sub button, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. And thank you guys. We appreciate everyone checking out the video. If you're live, stick around because we're gonna fish things up for the night.